So, I just watched SkillUp's preview of Doom: The Dark Ages, and I've gotta say, it got me pretty hyped. Let me break down what he said in a nutshell. He starts off mentioning how Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal each had their own vibe. Doom 2016 was all about that straightforward, in-your-face shooting, and people, including him, practically worshipped it. Then along came Doom Eternal, which was faster, had more weapons, more verticality, and a much bigger focus on swapping weapons constantly. Some folks loved that, others felt it was a bit much. Eventually, everyone realized they could just have personal preferences. No big deal. Now, Doom: The Dark Ages is apparently going for a totally different style, which SkillUp calls more like a 3D bullet hell. You're dodging slow-moving projectiles, reflecting others back at enemies, and basically dancing around all this incoming fire. The big twist is that melee and special abilities are super important, maybe even more than your guns. You have a shield you can throw or use to slam enemies from across the map, and different melee combos that require parrying attacks to recharge. Lots of enemies have armor you first superheat with your weapons, then shatter with a shield throw. It sounds a bit wild, but it's all about building these vulnerabilities and exploiting them. He admits some die-hard Doom fans might not love that big shift from gun-centric gameplay, but personally, he's into it. SkillUp also got to try a semi-open world level, so you're still tackling a core set of objectives, but you can wander around, discover mini-bosses, find secrets, and even collect currency to upgrade your gear. It's not exactly revolutionary, but it's definitely different for Doom. He says it reminded him of that early Halo mission, where you pick which order to rescue the Marines. Not a total open world, but bigger than the classic linear approach. Story-wise, The Dark Ages is taking a big swing, with more of a sci-fi space opera feel, kind of Master Chief-ish. SkillUp's cautiously interested. He didn't love the heavier storytelling in Eternal, but he's open to seeing what id Software does here. The part he's not sure about is the dragon riding sequences. He tried one, and apparently the controls felt awkward, so instead of feeling badass, he just kind of wanted it to be over. That said, it's a small part of the campaign, more like a palette cleanser than a main feature. Finally, the soundtrack is from a team called Finishing Move, not Mick Gordon, who had that whole falling out with ID. SkillUp thinks it sounds good so far. He also says there's a lot more going on under the hood, but it's too much to cover in one preview. Overall, though, he's stoked to see how it all comes together because it's bold, it's new, and id usually doesn't mess up when it comes to gameplay. He's planning a full review closer to launch, which is set for May 15th on Xbox, PS5, and PC. So, what do you think? Does this new spin on Doom sound like something you'd want to play?